You guys ever wonder why guys in rice burners and small cars and sometimes even big trucks and stuff, they come by and they, you know, it's like they put it in neutral and they rev, you know, as if that's supposed to, excite your loins or something. Yeah, living as a chick has given me a lot of insights into stuff, and the only thing that remains to be seen, and put it in the comment section down below, is do you gals feel the same way I do about guys that holler out of the car windows and wolf whistle and all that kind of rev their engines when you're out and about walking around? Does it excite you? Did it want to make you grab them and check into the nearest Motel 6 and do the wall thing? I don't think so. There's the Georgie Meister today. We're out on our afternoon constitutional, enjoying a beautiful day, probably 78 degrees. A little on the humid side, but still very nice. As you guys know, I love the hot weather, the warm weather. Much better than the cold weather. Right, I'm coming by the gas station. You guys know the usual gas station that I walk by. And some guy's running around the corner, turning left there, down the street of Shattered Dreams from the Avenue of Love. And he goes to rev his, I guess he saw me, you know, walking or whatever. And I mean, I'm not, you know, wearing my Space Girl from Planet X micro bikini, you know. But the guy forgot to put it in neutral when he revved it. And he went to floor and stuff, and he almost smashed into the little Toyota that was turning ahead of him. Can you imagine that? Man, what a dick. Jeez. Beautiful day. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing some kind of work up here. I've got a nice cinematic video coming up to show the importance of music when it comes to doing cinematic video. It's not just about the way things visually look, in my opinion. It's also about the music that you choose to use, because that so much sets the mood of the whole cinematic experience that you're trying to show people. Of course, George has got a whiz on the flower box in front of the school. He felt about school the way I did, right? Just lift your leg and just lift your leg. Lift your leg and let it go. There's a lot of action on the street today, huh? We got the ice cream dick coming down the street. You guys enjoy a little bit of the life, huh? Life in the hood. So, not quite sure what they're doing up here. Doing some improvement on the railroad crossover. I got to tell you guys, this being back at the gym has really been great. Today I did an hour on the elliptical, 520 calories. That was fantastic. What a workout. I put on a nice old official war, U.S. Army war documentary movie. It was great. Just sit back, kick back for an hour and enjoy. It's a nice day out, huh? Sending people to the other side of the street there. George, calm down. It's a little humid. George, stay off of there. You must really not like that school or something. Anyway, it's great being back at the it's a gym. And you know, I was joking around this morning, and this is really super ironic. I was joking around this morning. Somebody actually said, "Do you wear that? You know, do you wear your micro bikinis when you're going to work out? You know, with your Dorito chip bikinis and stuff?" And I had to laugh because obviously it was somebody who'd never been to a gym before. I mean, come on, you know. It ain't the Playboy Club, like I said, but I thought it was still a cute question. See how these houses have come along? These condos. Upper 400s, you can have one. Right by the old railroad track. Think of the sights and the sounds that you'll have on a daily basis over here. Anyway, I go to the gym today, and oh man, it was off the hook. Like I said, I was doing that hour, and when I got off of the elliptical, and that's the thing where you go up and down with the hand things that go back and forth. I think it's like a really great exercise. And I'm cooling off. I'm sitting over by the weight area, you know, just having some water, just chilling out. Not doing too much, just listening to a little bit of music. I got my earbuds in, and my goodness, here comes this Latina chick, this Mexican chick coming in. I mean, this chick on a scale of 1 to 10, this chick was like a 14. I mean, she was like 25, 27, beautiful. She had like pink tights on, and she had a pink bodysuit, and that was about it, you know. And the thing up top was just like totally, you know, it was all there for the taking. And I mean, she had like a perfect figure. And of course, I'm not watching her so much. I mean, I get the picture right away, right? You know, I'm an old bat, right? I can't go back in time. I get enough jollies, you know, walking around and just the hood and stuff. But I like to be an observer of people when something like that happens. Of course, you got the guys that are over sitting on the benches, and they're curling their weights, and all of a sudden they're, you know, from slouch, and all of a sudden they sit up they sit up straight. I mean, this chick walks by like back and forth like 8 times. Right, trying to figure out where something is that she's looking for, like a glove or something like that she left in there. I mean, and the guys are just looking at her, right, and they're doing everything except drooling on the ground. So there's this one guy was spotting for another guy with the weight bar and stuff, and I guess he didn't, you know, you know, the guy was curling up the bar sitting there on the bench, and I guess he didn't tighten down the little thing on the end that goes on the weight bar when you change weights. You're not really supposed to. I don't know what the protocol is. I don't do a lot of weightlifting and stuff. But he was watching this chick go by, and he was telling his other friend in Spanish and stuff, "Ay caramba, you know, this chica's like, oh man, you know, beautiful, right?" All of a sudden, the guy must have tilted the bar down, and the little thing that cinches on the weights came off, and it fell right down, and it hit the guy next to him sitting on the bench. It dropped right into his nuts. I saw it coming. Time went in slow motion, right? That thing was just sliding off in the air. And I'm plotting the trajectory and the impact and the force and the acceleration of that thing. That guy's sitting on that bench, and all of a sudden that Nutcracker just goes. And it's not like you're wearing a cup, right, when you're working out, right? And all of a sudden you heard this howl across the gym, and this guy just started shrieking. Spanish, right? And all of a sudden nobody's watching the chick anymore. This guy's like center stage on the thing, and he starts jumping around and grabbing the sack. And I'm just thinking to myself, wow, I was just talking about that on the morning Chooch, you know, when somebody had a question of what people wear and all this. This chick was so disruptive in this body stocking. It was almost beyond belief. But she probably didn't have any personality, right? Right, like you're gonna kick her out of bed. Yeah, her personality just wasn't to my liking, right? But you know, I told her to hit the road. But man, they had to lay that guy down on the ground, and there was some like somebody who was trained in medicine, you know, like some EMT somebody that got trained up at the at the gym. And they're asking him in English, you know, you want me to check down you want me to check it out for you down there? And the guy's like, no, man, I don't want you grabbing my hog, you know. Oh, too much. Well, there it is, guys. There's my story, and I'm sticking to it. See, you thought we were going to do a little philosophy coming down here today. Instead, we're going to have a little bit of a laugh on a Monday. Off to Reno tomorrow, guys. Are you excited? I sure am. Just be careful. Keep your eyes on what you're doing in the gym there, and make sure to tighten down those weight caps, okay? Happy Monday, everybody, and thanks so much for watching.